Ho 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 hey ho 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 hey ho 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 hey ho ho hey ho ho. I think we're back. At some point, maybe. YouTube Studio is not on the right thing, but... Oh. Hey hey! I hope everyone's having a lovely evening today. Thank you for coming back to the stream. It's great to have you here. I'm just gonna spread the word for this final, the end of the trilogy. Really, I know we didn't make any progress on the last episode, but this time we will. I am sure of it. It'll be beautiful. We're gonna do Scrungle proud. After, you know, for those who missed, and nobody in the chat currently missed last stream, but Scrungle sacrificed himself to save the Diictodon Talia and the rest of her Diictodon friends. We've got a few people in the chat already. We've got It's Time for Sam Time. He's saying stream! You know it. We've got a few Hoheyhos in the chat from Talia 387 and the Imagined Menagerie. Hoheyho hype. Indeed. It's a good day. R.I.P. Scrungle. Hashtag too soon. Well, I'm not making light of Scrungle's demise. I still miss him myself, but just we have to honor his sacrifice and the respect that he made. We'll get into the game very soon. I'm just gonna do a bit of self-promotion, just so people can spread the word and they can see what's happening. It's gonna be very confusing. Hopefully this is the right link. Just gonna send it to the Prehistoric Kingdom Discord. Get everyone in, get everyone involved. They're probably all asleep. Maybe there's some Kiwis on the Prehistoric Kingdom Discord, but who knows. What happened to Talia Head 386? She perished along with Scrungle's soul. Oh no. Poor Scrungle. Indeed. What am I doing? Let's play the game, shall we? So if you missed the rest of the stream, the 4 people who are in chat currently, we set out with a simple goal to build a habitat for the Diictodon in Prehistoric Kingdom. But we didn't want it to be any habitat, we wanted it to be the perfect home for them. So we're working hard. We're playing challenge mode, so we had to get a few guys to get us going. We've got the Melonies over here, chilling out. The Diictodon are probably going to starve to death. I'm going to fix that soon. We've got Gert and Alicia, our good, lovely couple here, and a couple other Diplocalus that nobody cares about. And the very famous Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Jo, the ever popular Yi. So they're getting us going. They've made us a bit of money. So much money that we're trying to get Spinosaurus at the moment. Yeah, we're currently digging for Spinosaurus. We've got Carcharodontosaurus. We don't care about that. We need to find the successor to Scrungle. We need a new Scrungle to patrol these waters. If anyone's got a good name for the new Scrungle, please let me know. So cute. Just reading the comments. It looks so good. Yi check. Feed the Diictodon with love. Sam, are you saying that the Diictodon do not need food? Because I'm not sure about that. Now, I was going to do a bit of mining off camera, make things look a bit prettier, but I didn't. So we're here, and we'll try and do the best we can on the stream. This is us restoring the timeline, as you would have seen from the title. So this is our moat where we need a protector for the Diictodon. So we're going to have Scrungle 2 to protect them, of course. Oh my, it's lagging. I got rid of Big Rock. I forgot to mention that, and I replaced Big Rock with lots of Big Rocks to get rid of lag, which doesn't make sense, but they're not as big as Big Rock from last stream. It's still lagging quite a lot though, so I don't know if that was a good solution. Let's check in on our buddies. Okay, our little tiny guys. You're doing well. Is that Talia? Who knows? One of these guys is called Talia. The rest are unnamed. And we've got some over here. Got some over here. So we're going to try and connect these and kind of give them the illusion that they live together and are happy instead of being confined to their boxes. Big Rock. Oh, we got a no in the chat for Big Rock. I'm sorry. Big Rock broke the timeline last episode, so it had to be done. I'm sorry. Hashtag RIP Big Rock. Maybe we'll bring back Big Rock and then again lose all the progress on the stream. We shall see. Alright, just gonna tidy. Okay. Once I can pick this up, we're gonna tidy this up. Oh no. That's alright. Bring it a bit closer. We're not going to forget about the Diictodon this episode. But we are going to get Scrungle 2 as well. Hashtag cancel brutality. It's from Talia in the chat. It's time for Sam time. I'm crying. This hurt my soul. Look. Big Rock might be gone. But we still have... We have lots of rock. There's pretty much the same rock as before. It's just that they're separate. They're a hive mind. You know, they're all just individual rock particles. That's how it be. I know I'm going to lose a lot of my subscriber base for this. But hopefully not, because I think we've still only got 51 subscribers and then I won't be able to stream. So this might very well be the last stream. Okay, what's happening? We've got to have a game plan here. Let's check in. Oh, we've got Spinosaurus aegypticus back in here. Speed running. We haven't researched chromatic thingamabobby, so we don't know what. We can't choose the skin for it, so that's going to be next on the agenda. Biology. Accelerated ontogenetics. Nope, not that one. We want chromatic phenotype selection. Nothing can replace Big Rock. Give me more rock. But it will have to live in our hearts. Make into a big rock. Make Big Rock big again. Hashtag MBRBA. I did actually change the name of the save to Small Diec. Average Rock. I'm sorry to say. Oh, what do we got? We've got an adolescent Psittacosaurus in here. The new Melanie has entered the chat. Alrighty. Do we have any names in the chat for our beloved successor to Scrungle? Please let me know. We've got to do Scrungle proud. While we're doing that, I'll get to work on this Diictodon habitat. Star of the show. Gonna get some trees up in here. These dry fellas. That's kind of the vibe we're going for. I'm going for these trees because they, yeah, just kind of like, mainly for vibes instead of accuracy. I'm not going for a deserty one because the Diictodon in this is from, as we've said before, an earlier formation, not right at the end of the Permian period, so it probably wouldn't have been full-on deserty by that point. I think we can get past this with a bit of rock lining. Maybe. They can easily escape this. Very easily. There might need to be some extra fencing involved, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Big Rock, that's the name. That was Sam's suggestion for the name of Scrungle. So, Scrungle 2. So, perhaps the rock will be immortalized. It'll be a combined soul of Scrungle and of the Big Rock. Because the Big Rock is what caused the shift in the timeline. So maybe what Scrungle did is Scrungle went back in time and merged with the Big Rock to become one entity. I think we've discovered what happened. Still a great sacrifice of heroism nonetheless. This does not look natural at all. But if we just keep putting more rocks and plants, then it might get better. This is just the baseline. We'll go from there. So originally this habitat was going to be inspired by like a Kiwi night house, which maybe we've got part of that, but also the plan is to make it into a castle. Which, well, yeah, that's not really from the original plan. The original plan was to make a nice little cottage. Nice little cozy cottage. And now we're making a big castle with a moat and a Spinosaurus. Just how it be. Their burrow no longer exists. It has been phased into the earth. Looking pretty, says Talia. Thank you. Working hard. Kiwi or Yichi? Kiwi. Yichi do not in fact live in the modern day. Come on, terrain. Work with me. This is something. Oh yeah. Getting people right up close to them. Diictodons deserve a castle due to their regal nature and superiority to other dinos, says Sam. Says it's time for Sam time. And I agree. I mean, apart from them not being dinos, but I agree. That's what makes them superior. No offense to the dinosaurs in the chat. I've just realized these vivariums are different substrates. That's no good. What are you? It's tropical. We're going for temperate. Temperate up in here. The weather's not too warm. We're still on the back end of the late Paleozoic Ice Age. So, I mean, it's dry. It's getting warm. We're not fully warm yet. Diictodon need a private place as well. People are scary. Yes, I mean they have their burrows. Maybe that's not enough for them. So we can make them like a little house or something. They've got logs. They got some stuff. But obviously we need to go above and beyond for these guys. Wow, this game is not designed to terraform at this scale. But we will get there. Let's go back to rocks for now. You just put a bunch of rocks, and then you just keep putting more rocks, and then eventually it might look alright. That's what my father always told me. Boom. Okay. The only trouble still is just the vivariums. This vivarium is still too far away from visitors, which I think we might be able to solve. Apparently they're all accessible to staff, which is handy, so they probably won't starve to death. I think I'm just gonna move this a bit closer. I would like to kind of add another one, but I think we're just gonna move the path a little bit closer. Otherwise, we might still get this. I don't think it's determined by if people can see it or not. Otherwise, we could put some binoculars down. I'll try that. Hashtag dad mention. Indeed. The rocks give it a nice je ne sais quoi. And I agree. Don't neglect the other animals. I will not. I will not. I'm keeping an eye on the notification. What? No. 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 We have a death. We have a death from starvation. I don't know who Coco is, because they won't actually tell you which one. It's a vivarium animal in that case. Is that a name for the Diictodon? It could be. Oh no, we're getting slack. I wish it was easier to click on these. We've got to check on their food. Okay. I think that's the only way these guys can die at the moment. 47 out of 50 kgs of plants. They're doing okay. Okay, this does not have many plants. Still got 8 kgs. That should be enough for little guys. And that's got some. No, Coco. RIP. Hashtag brutality is over. Brutality is real. Damn, there's a Diictodon called Thor. Indeed. It's a cool name. It is dope. I have no idea what happened. Or where... I think... Okay, we've got to make sure this doesn't happen again. I don't think I've got the funds for this. But I think... Oh, actually... I have a plan. We can move the staff room. I was going to make another staff center, but we can just move the staff center over here. Just so that they have like... they're equidistant from the two sections of the park. And hopefully that should prevent any of this happening again. It's very sad that we're in an age where animals can die and we won't even know where they are. They just disappear. They just get wiped out of existence. Like, I think if one of the Melanies died, they would lie dead on the ground for a while. We're not going to let that happen. Okay, they're a bit closer. We've got this. It's not doing anything, so I'm going to assume that... I'm going to assume that, yeah, we just need a path closer to it. Which actually should be alright, because once I make this little meerkat tunnel, there will be a path, and guess we'll be able to come right up there. So I think we're alright. Don't know about staff refilling the feeders, but we will see. Sam in the chat, if you don't have funds, there's always embezzlement and laundering. I haven't tried money laundering in this game. I don't know if that mechanic's in here yet. But there are loans, more of a legal situation, but we haven't had to take a loan yet. And I don't want to start. Don't want to start now. Okay, let's work on this pathway here. Gotta go down. It might be easier to just make it out of rocks. I forgot how high this was. It just keeps going up. Let's bring this down. We want it to feel like you're going into the burrow yourself. A sense of adventure, which is kind of what big rock matters feel. This doesn't give quite the same energy. It's just like a big mountain. It's not like you've been shrunk down into a little guy. Got Talia in the chat. If Diictodon has a human specialist trade, e.g. banker, what do you think they would be good at? That's a good question, Talia. I mean, the first thought that comes to head would be mining, because they can dig holes. Maybe that's too obvious of an answer, but they lived underground. They're pretty hardy. If they get trapped in the mines, you know, they'll be alright for a few days. They might be able to find some tubers around and feed off the nutrients. Ooh, we've got an igneous rock pillar up in here. That'll be good. It doesn't have the grandeur, says Sam, talking about the big rock. Indeed. But maybe if I just saved the game, I'd give it a go. But right now, don't really want to try and test it out. Maybe at the end of the stream. And if it crashes, that'll be us. Okay, I'm thinking just fully surrounding this in rocks. I mean, people need to get in. Nice and claustrophobic. Oh, yeah, you can't actually see. You can't actually see them. The rocks are too high. I've made a fatal flaw. Oh yeah, you can still crawl through though, so that's a positive. Seems like this guy needs to be moved up a bit, and then it might be good. Nope, doesn't work. Oh, now it won't let me move it at all. Okay, it's currently in an invalid placement. Let me pick you up. I think there's my see, I don't know if these are extra foliage anymore, and I want to test it out, but yes it is. There's a problem where they're duplicating foliage, because that's the mistake that I made last time when I accidentally killed Talia and all of her family. So we're not going to let that happen again. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of duplicate plants. As I've said before, this is in early access, especially the vivariums. They were just added last update. We want to get these guys closer, so let's do this up. Bring this up. Okay. Then we'll bring this up. Nope. It's invalid still. What are you clipping into? I reckon that one there is too close. Okay, let's move this again. Hashtag too soon, talking about the Great Diictodon Massacre of 2026 from last stream. Well, I think it's important for us to not forget about the tragedies and instead learn from them. But I do understand that it brings up some difficult emotions. Okay, doing alright there. Might bring this up a little bit. And then we'll just disguise it with a bunch of rocks and twigs and stuff like that. How you doing? Your world is shifting around you. Nothing is stable. Anything could happen. You could all be wiped out in an instant. And they don't even know. That's why it's our job to look after them. Okay, I think that's a pretty good view. That one's a bit low. So the whole point of this is you want to be nice and eye level with the guys. You want to feel like a Diictodon. It really makes you feel like a Diictodon. IGN. Makes you feel like a Diictodon. Too much snow. We got some interesting comments in the chat. I don't know if I'm going to read that. I don't think that's got much to do with Diictodons. Unlike this guy. But I suppose he is right, and we should, as I said, to not forget about real tragedies. But as long as they're specific to what you're doing, like making a Diictodon habitat in a video game. This is weird. This is crazy. Alrighty, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is funky stuff, and it's using a lot of brain power. I think I want to lower the ground a little bit. I think we're a bit. And then I'm gonna. Yeah, this didn't do much. I do find that the guy in game is a little tall. That's pretty good though. That's pretty up and personal. Let's go down a bit. Or yeah. You're really on the ground level. Okay, very good. That's still inaccessible. Nope. We've already discussed that. We're going to put a path down and everything will be chill as. I think this is good. I think I'm happy to make a path. Let's just flatten this out. And we're going back there. Oh. And we'll level this. I don't know what that weird mountain was. This looks pretty flat, honestly. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to crawl through here, but it'll be worth it. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually kind of cool. If this was just part of the... Yeah, if this was just part of the cave and you can see inside the burrow, so maybe there'd be some sleeping in there. Even though they don't sleep in game currently. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. Just put a bit of glass. Then it makes you really feel like you're in the burrow. Got a suggestion in the chat. Replace the grass in the dome. Replace the grass in the dome. I mean, there's not going to be grass here. What? Do you mean like... I don't know what you mean with that. There's going to be so many babies. That's exciting. Where's the babies? Oh my gosh! We had 2 lots of Psittacosaurus mate. These guys are going at it. Thank you for bringing that up. We've already got lots of babies. I mean, this was the original plan, was just to use the Melanies as a scheme to make money from selling their children. But maybe we'll be able to be ethical about that. We're going to send them to nice homes. It's good to grow the species. I don't know about the ethics of resurrecting extinct animals anyway. It's kind of weird, unless they're like recent and we've killed them. But considering they come from a whole different time period that was nothing like modern Earth, it doesn't seem very ethical anyway. But it's cool, and that's all that matters. Melanie check. Yeah, a brief little Melanie check. None of them are dying. The kids will be crawling through the grass. Surely it should be stone or gravelly. Yes, there will be a path there. I will get rid of the grass. Such cute babies. Indeed. Sadly, we'll never see... we will never see Talia's children. If this is Talia. But, you know, We can just do the best for them as adults. Let's have an in-depth look at these guys, make sure they're alright. Melanie is gestating. Oh, we got the eggs in the nest, everyone. John Hammond would argue it's morally correct to resurrect species, says Sam, and then Imagine Menagerie said, and look where that got him. Precisely. I mean, depending on the John Hammond you're talking about, he was either just like a con artist trying to make money, or he wanted to show some magic to the children, but either way, didn't work out very well for him. Alrighty, back to work. Let's finish off this path. Oh yeah, it seems like the keepers can... Where did you go? Oh, I suppose that works. We'll see if it works when this is fully enclosed. Alright, I gotta see where we're going. Using Talia's suggestion in the chat, not to be confused with Talia the Diictodon. Okay, that looks pretty good. I actually kind of like... It's probably not good for kids to get all mucky in here though. I kind of like the thing, because that's this substrate, because then it's substrate like in the burrow. We're welcoming back Imagine Menagerie to the chat. Welcome back. Imagine Menagerie is glad to be back. So yeah, we could do that, or we could do a path that I have not researched. But we do not have Stone Age. I'm going to research it. You know what? We're making money. Alrighty. I think we have enough money to create the amalgamation of Scrungle and Rock. So, do we have any name suggestions for those amalgamations other than just Big Rock? And do you think we should go back with our original skin? Or do you think it would be a different color skin now that they have fused with Big Rock? Open to suggestions. Got a name suggestion? Scrock. I cannot even pronounce that. Scrock. It's supposed to be Scrungle with Rock in the middle. Scrockle. I don't know how that name goes for ease of pronunciation, but I do like the thought behind it. Okay, for now we're going to do the stone path, since we need to research the natural one. Let's go a bit smaller. Yeah, number 2, that'll be good. Getting all up in here. Boom. Oh yeah. It's going well. We've got... Oh, we had a Scringle in the chat. I missed the Scringle suggestion. All caps. Could be Scringle. Imagine Menagerie suggests Dave. Sam says it was a good attempt. I assume that's about my pronunciation. Thank you. I worked very hard on that. I like Scrockingle. But Sam likes... So we've got Talia likes Scrockingle. And we've got Sam who likes Dave. We could have Scrocky. Scrocky for short. I quite like Scrocky. That's easier to say. And what about skins, everyone? What are we feeling? The future is in your hands. Boom. I'm on top. Okay. I have a habit of going into first person mode far too much. Sometimes you just gotta build. Just get some rocks. We love rocks. I like Scrockengle. Oh, yep, we've done that. We've got a suggestion in the chat. 4 skins? Question mark. Scroggan, that's the new word. Oh, name. Oh, Scroggan's good. Well, I don't think we can make a single Spinosaur all 4 skins at the same time, unfortunately. But I do appreciate the suggestion once again. Oh, okay, that's looking good. Just covering it off. Could also make use of some substrate, but the substrate pieces in this game don't really blend in with the substrate, like with the actual substrate, if that makes sense. Okay, we've got Stone Age theme unlocked. Melanie and Forest Bush are now parents. I forgot we even had one called Forest Bush. But I didn't think that Forest Bush would ever be able to lie with another human, I thought. But you know, good on him. I mean, a human? What? A Psittacosaurus. Good on Forest Bush, the Psittacosaurus, and not anyone else. Here we are, the new child. Well done, people. That's so cursed, indeed. Brutality's scaly side is coming out. No! No. You know nothing. Okay, what were we doing? We were doing this. This just, I didn't even know I was going to do this, but it's cool to have a little glimpse into the burrow. So these were the substrate pieces that I was talking about. And we've got these, which is not too bad. I think it might blend into the tropical one a bit more. We've got these moss pieces, which might be useful for some parts. And then, nah, not that. Wood chips, again, it's not the right one. We kind of need they're just too saturated, really. Thank you in the chat. Hashtag safe space. Indeed, this is a safe space. Okay. It's looking good. Maybe there'll be something else here, but for now, just gonna put more rocks. We can always change things if we need. I suppose this tunnel that we're making doesn't really benefit the lives of the Diictodon. But the idea of making people feel like a Diictodon would create a sense of empathy for the guests and should hopefully make them, yeah, more empathetic and just understanding and just less of a dick. Yeah, another big rock up in here. Boom. The burrow window is a great idea. Thank you, Sam. We'll put a bit of glass there, because right now they could just escape. I mean, I know there's currently none in here, but... Oh, we paused. I suppose I could be paused this whole time, really. but we don't want to run away from the challenges faced by the passage of time. We want to embrace them. Oh yeah, we've only got one in here at the moment, so maybe it's time to get some more guys. Even though I will probably not have enough food for them, but we're still making money. We're still making money. Once we buy Scrockle, then we'll have less money, but we should be alright for now. Let's get a couple more up in here. Boom. 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 Little intersects Diictodon here. There we go. Got some chat comments. Make it so the guests can never leave the zoo. I think we had that before. We had a plan to make money. Yes. The plan was to imprison them here. Uh-oh. How you doing? Okay, okay. You seem to be alright. Thanks for feeding the boys, Ellen. More empathy equals more money towards Diictodon equals better Diictodon welfare. Yes, it's all about building empathy. We are afraid of what we don't understand. Okay. Let's, what, we didn't even decide on a name. I suppose we're going for Scrockle or Skringle. Or, let me see, Scrocky. Oh, we had a chat before saying Forrest will be a good father, so that's nice. I think he will. An untraditional. Sort of good in his own ways. Scrockle. I think I've just got to call them Scrockle. I think it's just the way. Oh, Scroggin, that was the other one. Scroggin is also good. And what is the most rocky... Okay, we need a vote. What is the most rocky skin? We've got Sobek. We've got Emmett. We got Taoret. Yep. And we got Happy. Give your comments in the chat. 5 people in the chat. Or actually 2 of them. No, one of those is me. What's the most rocky skin? Here we go. It's coming. So, I think all of them have got food still. Yeah, doing good. Oh yes. And we've got some more fellas. We've got Zeki, we've got Cookie, we've got Prince, we've got Stella, and we got Blue. New people coming in. New Diictodon. Yeah. I wish I could tell which one is which. But they're doing well. Sadly, there is only one Nigel Marvin fact about these guys. But it's better than nothing. That's why we're not hearing a lot of him. Amit, go rock vibes. Amit. We've got some comments for the Spinosaur skin. They've caught up. What do we got? That third skin has rock vibes. I think it's the perfect skin. So that was this one. We've got to vote for this. We've got to vote for the first one. We had to vote for this one. Yep. Rock vibes. Zeki ride. Oh, this is about the Diictodon. I bet Zeki rides a skateboard. I think so too. The Diictodon formerly known as Prince. I mean, rocks are usually grey. This could be a mossy rock. This could be like an arid rock, which I suppose is not really what we're going for. This has the rock colours, but it doesn't have the rock texture. Okay, we now currently have 2 votes for the third one. So I suppose we have decided we are going to birth Scrockle. How mature should... Oh, yes, Scrockle is fluffy as a baby, which is which is quite lovely. Maybe we should birth Scrockle as a baby, and we'll be with them until they grow up. I don't know what sex Scrockle should be. It doesn't really matter. One's got a bigger sail. Smooth rock. Yes, I suppose rocks can be smooth. He looks squaffy as a baby. Scruffy. Yeah, less scrungly. Okay. Little baby time. Scrockle will be with us until they are an adult. We will watch them grow. Scrungle, when he merged with the rock, it was a regenesis, and they were reverted to a baby. We got more? I don't know. The babies were from a while ago. Okay. We're at the 50-minute mark of the stream. We're making good timing. I feel like the last stream was like an hour and a half, and it was just chaos. Hello, how are you doing? You're in a rock. Is this your skateboard? Skateboarding through rocks. So the vivarium people have like a set path defined by the vivarium. I don't know why I keep saying people. But, yeah, that's why they phase through things that aren't part of the vivarium. Nobody's in the burrow yet. Maybe next time. Okay, back to rocking, I say. Because you can never have enough rocks. I have been converted into a rock fiend. And I blame chat for this. Hashtag brutality scaly. Is this because I keep referring to these animals as people? I'm just trying to have empathy, Sam. I'm just, you know, as we said, you can't properly look after these animals without you know, without understanding them. Sometimes it's nice to think Diictodon are just little people in leathery suits. Sure, yeah, each to their own, I guess. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Part's going pretty good. That's a thing done, and now this is accessible to guests, so we don't have to make it smaller. In fact, we could add another enclosure, because you can never get enough of the guys. Go in here. I don't know where that food's going, just on the floor, I guess. We'll go around here. This will be blended in better. This is already a pretty good view, because it's high up. They could definitely escape, so we might make this fence a bit taller, maybe add some glass around here. So yeah, I think maybe we added another one. Just because we can. We can do anything. Yeah, we've got some interesting comments in the chat. From Sam. It depends how you pronounce it, and there's no good way to pronounce D-I-I-C, short for Diictodon. But Sam says, never enough. No, never too much, Diic. Thank you. Just got to be very careful to make that into 2 syllables. Right. I think it makes sense for them all to be together in one colony, because that's, like, we could put, if we want to get crazy up in here, we could put some over here. They could be everywhere. You can never get enough. So we could just do them all here. Or we could do them here as well. There won't be any room, no room on this side. But that's probably enough. You know, it's probably enough. Needs a refill. Who's this? Okay. Actually, I'm not sure if I hired more staff since last time. We probably need another labourer. I can't remember. They don't feed things, but it's for like transporting goods. And, oh, we've still only got one keeper. Okay, we definitely need a couple keepers up in here. How are we doing for staff training? Oh, yes, I forgot all that we did last time, and it's just vanished into nothingness. So we should probably research some staff training. There's going to be some changes to how this works in the next update, which I'm looking forward to. It's going to be more, just more intuitive stuff. Eugene, what? What's happening in the chat here? Yes. Oh, we've got how to pronounce it. Diic. Yes, that's how I was pronouncing it. Or Diik. Yep, that's another way. Your front Diik. We've got a question. Inostransevia when? Oh, I would love Inostransevia. I don't know what Eugene is. Is Eugene the Inostransevia? Probably not. I think we're going to hold off on more Diictodon for now. I think we'll add some. But for now, let's just focus and make this first section good. Eugene is one of your workers. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm paying these animals so much attention, but I don't actually know anything about my staff except whoever was the oldest one just had a problem of standing still and not doing anything, but I think that's been fixed. Oh my gosh, Sprockle is ready to be born. I mean, they have nowhere to be. They have no enclosure. We will see another stream when the new update drops. Probably. There's always more to do. Oh! Oh no, I don't know why everyone's so excited about Eugene, but I don't know this guy personally. Are you okay? What are you doing? You don't like being shot? Oh, health section. Common cold. Leo has the common cold, everyone. Everyone put their best wishes in for Leo. Pregnancy failed. Melanie was unable to locate a nest. Do we need a third nest up in here? Or... oh, that might have been another thing we added last stream. Oh. I have seen the autosave thing happening this stream. And it didn't save at all on the last one. So... hopefully we should be good. Sam says, I also don't like being shot. Which is a very valid opinion. W. Leo. Get better soon, Leo. Thank you for the supportive comments in the chat. He's just a little guy. We can't have Forrest Bush losing one of his first children. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a temporary little house for Sprockle. Before Sprockle gets moved into their new... Sprockle gets moved into their new place. So, it probably won't be very suitable for very long, but it also will provide a bit of money. People will be like, oh, there's a little baby. This is, yeah, and what am I saying? It'll be good, it'll be good. And Sprockle won't escape. He's just a Leo guy. He is just a Leo guy. Okay. Just a nice little thing. Nice bit of water. This matters. This, you know, the quality of this matters in no way. But that's okay. And even though Sprockle is a little guy, Sprockle deserves a big fish, I reckon. Here we go, a big fish for Sprockle. get rid of these pesky trees. Maybe we'll get some sand up in here. Maybe this enclosure can be reused for something else later down the track. We can make it better. For any smaller semi-aquatic animals that they hopefully add. Ambulocetus? Question mark? This feels very oppressive. No, this is going to be a nice home. Okay. This is going to be a lovely home. Scrockle's going to enjoy it. It's just we've got a lot of work to do here. I know it's not really on track, but it's not really to the main point, but it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to just make a little enclosure. Boom. That no keeper can access. We should probably change that. This feels very passive. Change the fence, it feels too prison-like. Okay. Yeah, I feel that. Coping, says Talia in the chat. Whoa. Okay. Maybe we'll change it to what I was going to do for the rest. It's less prison-like than being stuck in a box like this. I would say. But who knows? I hope they're all happy in there. Where's the fence? Where's the good fence? Yeah, this should do. This is... I mean, fence breakouts aren't in, so they're not gonna escape. And here we have the birth of the child.
While Tyrannosaurus is widely considered the largest predatory dinosaur in terms of sheer bulk, it's not the longest of them. In that competition, it's Spinosaurus who reigns supreme. The youngsters on our keeper staff tell me that online dinosaur forums are rife with arguments about which of the two titans would win in a fight. The mighty T-Rex or the magnificent Spinosaurus. I've never really thought about it. The two would never have met during the Cretaceous. But now, after seeing them in the flesh, I wonder.
Beautiful. What a fluffy little guy. And he's got no health problems. Hee 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 hee. It's pretty cute. Scriffy. No. Quick re. Little bloop. Cute wee Scrockle. Scrockle is the easier way to say it. Scrockle. Scrockle. We do not. I just think humans don't have a complex enough sound voice box to be able to create the sounds of a being forged by a collapsing timeline. You're doing good. You got a little crab or a little like jumpy bug, a little sand beetle or whatever. Good job. Soon they will not be fluffy, and they will be scrungly once more. Okay. All is well in the universe. Let's get back to it. Now we've done that, I think it might be time to finish the outside of this little building. Because we wanted... Oh yeah, because we wanted it to be sort of a night house. The roof might need to be quite tall. If we want to get those trees in there, we can make them smaller. Just do this for now though. And we'll do the classic castle thing of doing, you know, castle things, as they say, but we probably don't need a window there. Do I want it to be another one tall? Yeah. It's not going to be the most complex castle in the world, but... And now it's time for these things. Oh no. We have a catastrophe on our hands. It is not the right size to have a perfect matching number of these. Whatever shall we do? I have a plan. We shall move these out. And then we will stretch all of them like this. Wonderful. Ta-da! If anyone has a name for this beautiful castle, I know I can't come up with an original idea by myself, but any name suggestions for this mighty castle, feel free to pop them in the chat. I think it's a nice height, says Sam. Thank you. You could always add a pyre or a tower. Yeah, that is true. Give it a bit of visual interest. Because we could have the Diictodon wizard at the top of the castle. I think for now, I shall just do this box, and then we can add bits on as we please later on. This is like, oh yeah, almost tall enough to have the trees. I don't know how we're going to enclose it. I don't know what we're going to do for like a roof. That's smart behavior, says Sam. Thank you. Sometimes I can be smart. Not often. Is that equal? Yes. I know symmetry is not that important, really. We could expand it slightly that way, but I think it's alright. I think it's an okay shape for now. Boom. 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 We're bricking. We're placing bricks. We're placing rocks. And that's all that matters. I could probably speed this up by doing a big brain play move. A big brain move. You guys ready for my big brain? Oh. What? Is that not in the same... Oh my, it's two different things. Never mind. The big brain move comes now. Wow. Oh, it's not. Okay, that'll be big enough. That's what I should have been doing from the start. Building a wall. Nice. Make big rock big again. The big rock lives on in the spirit of all the rocks that we place around here. It doesn't necessarily need a roof if you think of it like a courtyard or a castle. Yeah, that is true. It could just be sort of an enclosed area. I did want to make it a night house originally, but night houses aren't that great on a daily basis in this game, because if you enclose a building, it doesn't actually make it dark. So you'd have to turn it to be nighttime for it to actually be dark inside. You can get some cool lights, but well. Oh no. I know this is all riveting content, is building rocks. Maybe a catastrophe will come our way shortly. Scrockle will escape from his cell and rip people apart. But not yet. Not yet. So for those of you wondering why so much tragedy struck us on the last stream, I figured out the reason. And it is because I was not wearing my Diictodon merch. But this week, I am wearing my Diictodon t-shirt and my Diictodon socks. Beautifully made. So nothing can go wrong. Bruh. They do not want me to place. Merch drop when? Well, currently you can get some of my merch on my Redbubble store. It's pretty old, but there's a Diictodon shirt. I'll probably make a new one at some point. I know Redbubble is not the best, really. It's all I have currently. There's a couple of things. Nobody's ever bought a Tiara Juden sticker. So if you want a Tiara Juden sticker, that kind of looks... It's pink. It's a bit Barney the Dinosaur-like. Not really. It's just pink. But you could do it. You could be the first one. The Diictodons might like the sun. Yes. That is true. I just thought the design in this game evokes a little scrungly nocturnal guy. Personally. They have to hide away in the shadows to hide their butt head. It's those big eyes. It's kind of like dark colors. But yeah. We don't have to. Things change. The roof might be a bit weird for the design we're going for. Okay. That's some castle. This also doesn't really look like a drawbridge. It's very long. That would have to go up a long way. Let's see, how tall? So if the drawbridge was brought in, it would do that. Maybe it's a two-sided kind of thing. Oh, come on. Come on, it's successful. What have I done? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Just do stone roof, like another floor. Yeah. Are there good ambient lighting options? Yeah, this the lighting is good. In terms of what you can place. It's just... There's no way to create shadows, really. There's light shadows, like, you know, the shadows in there, but not to create areas of darkness. Okay, is that okay? No! It moved the terrain. Okay, apparently that's fine. Okay, I've got the basic outside of the castle. Very good. We can work on details later. We've got to work on the moat now for the eventual return of Scrockle. And Scrockle is big. The great protector. Maybe I shall start by just making it a little rocky, making it rocky first. But which rocks did I use? Were they boreal ones? I really... That's a bit dark. This rock? This is what we will come to see. Which rock is the best? That rock. That's not that rock. I think I just used gravel last time. This one's pretty good. You could, we've got a chat comment. You could bridge the stone path further into the moat. Ah, yes, to meet the drawbridge, yes. Hey, I see what you mean. I did the same in my Terraria house recently. Gotten back into Terraria recently. I mean, I haven't played it for like a week. Because I started working again. But I'm having a bit of fun with that. It's a great game, Terraria. There's just so much to do. There's so much stuff. I got a skull and you could turn into a velociraptor. It's pretty sick. Handrails on the bridge. Yeah, we could just make it a bridge. The moat is more of just for... I mean, it's not going to do anything. We are very rocky right now. But you can always have more rocks, as they say. So I think if we have some chains going up, maybe like... I have no photo reference in front of me. Terraria stream, maybe. I was actually working on a Diictodon resource pack for Terraria. And since currently we only stream games with Diictodons in them, that would be the only way. So maybe I'll keep working on that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a pillar. There are chains. Chains. Yes. Oh. Chains. That could be good. We got... Yeah, just these. Oh, you've got a long one. Okay, guys. Got an idea. That doesn't fit together. What do you mean? Okay, this will. I will start by adding the chains. Is that enough? Maybe. Okay. Skinny little chains. Just everything so big. And then it'll be rotated like that. Ooh. Hang on. Got to turn on global direction. Clutch move. Where are you going? What are you entering? Sometimes it's hard to tell. This yellow outline's not really helping. Okay. That's a little chain. Illusions. Probably needs to go up higher. The chain looks so good. Yo, thank you. I think the chain needs to be ever so slightly longer. You know, Sam, I think you're right. If it goes to the halfway point, that can be the drawbridge, and then I think the rest could be a stone bridge. It's going to be very stony, but we'll figure it out. Now I can turn this on. Nope. Almost there. Boom. Now I think it should be good. Okay. We're getting into our serious building mode now that the chaos of the past is gone. This park is so stoned. I know. One day there will be more than stones. One day. Okay, we have chains, everyone. The drawbridge is kind of a drawbridge. It's not very long. Might have to think about this. Whoop. Hype. I should have collected my mood board from Pinterest. Let's look at some drawbridge on Google Images. I've never made a castle in this game before. Okay, chat. There's some interesting ideas here. You can't see any of them, because that's not how this works. But I'm thinking. Ah, there's an AI image. That's not helpful. Yeah. I suppose we got the basic idea, really. No drawbridge is the same, really. We just gotta thicken it out a bit. Add some depth. Okay, I'm back. Back to the comments. We're ready for a piece to connect it to. So many pieces. Maybe this piece? No grid, please. Let's use this for now. I can always change it when I mine off camera, even though I've never done that, but maybe I will next time. That looks weird. That looks strange. I don't like that. Maybe let's leave it for now. But one thing I can do is just add some little side thingies to bridge. Should make sense. Break it up a bit. Let's just go up until the chain for now. And the wonderful scaling of this game. Okay. There's a fella. And there's another one. Depth, dimension, stuff. That's a big chain. Okay, and now, if we get rid of this, it's a little drawbridge, and then we'll do a little stone path up into it. Oh yes, it's inaccessible. Everything's inaccessible. We will fix this in due time. Yeah, we'll draw a bridge. Now it's time for the stone path. Not sure if I want it to be the same material as the roof, because it might get a bit samey. Ah, this one there might... yeah, that might be good. Oop. Oop. Oh my. This grid. It confuses me sometimes. Let's just go on that one. Well, oh yeah. It's not lining up. That's okay. That's okay for now. We just have to go into the micro adjustments. Come on. Okay, we'll do that for now. Up! Oh my. Do not flatten terrain, please. A thick path. We'll raise this up a bit. We'll add some railings and stuff. But that's the basic premise. Do that for now. You are connected, my friend. People can access you. Okay. No. No. Hello? What is wrong? Is this too high? Perhaps. This is perhaps too high. We will rotate it down. And surely that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see how Scrunkle's doing. Still a fluffy boy. How old are you, buddy?
Of course, with its stubby legs and stout proportions, Spinosaurus is not suited to rule terrestrial ecosystems as T-Rex does. Instead, it presides over the aquatic realm. Its dense bones and paddle-like tail provide stability in the water, while its long arms and crocodile-like jaws are perfect for snagging and hauling gigantic fish to shore.
Scrunkle's doing good. 6 months old. Kind of missed the wood, but I think once the details are added, we should be good. I think a lot of the details I think I will add off stream. So I think our main goal for the rest of today will be to just get the basic outline for Scrockle's enclosure so that we can get a good protector of the castle, and then it's pretty much just detailing and stuff from there. Okay, don't need to align from the surface. Just do a basic thing, rocks around. We might be able to actually make it so that there doesn't have to be a big fence if it's just rocks around. And then it might look like Scrockle is not contained. It's the favorite time of the day, everyone. Adding more rocks. Gotta keep the fella in. We will have to have an area of land. I think we might add a back door to this, and then the back door to that will just be sort of a viewing area to see the protector of the castle. I think my chat, I haven't seen any comments in my chat for a while, but I'm looking, I'm spying. I think I might have, oh my, I'm sorry everyone. I thought you'd all abandoned me. When did I leave this off? This park is so stoned. We did that. Woo hype. Stoned it. A brutality stream. Describe what you're seeing in detail. Paint us a picture. Diictodon hate AI. Indeed. Can you make the center of the circle black, like the chain is going to a hole? Oh yeah, that was about that piece there. Maybe. It should be going into a hole. I think I might try and find some other solutions for that. How is Leo doing? We'll have a check on Leo. The gardener just waltzed through the moat. These people. Once Scrockle's in there, then he'll be sorry. Put poles in the moat to hold up the path. Yep. That's a good point. Also, that's looking amazing. Thank you. Off stream. Does this mean a part 4? Maybe. I know I said it was the end of the saga in my description, but we shall see. Part 4 hype. Rock time. 8:30, rock o'clock. Rocking around the clock. We feel ignored. Neglected streamer. I'm sorry. Hashtag Brutality Comics hates his fan. I'm sorry. I'm seeing the chat from my phone and I forgot to push play after I looked at photo references. Next time I will be prepared with my references on a separate device. That looks very samey. But we will add detail, as I said. Nope. We want a sort of a yellow thing. Sort of a... Hit 51 subscribers and forgets his day ones. I'm sorry! I thought you'd all left me and weren't commenting. But I should never have thought that of you. We had a request for a Leo check so we can see. Whoa, oh my god. Oh my goodness me, we've got a lot of Psittacosaurus reaching adolescence. No one's breeding at the moment though. They're all content. We've got Gigi. We've got Toffee. We got Leo, everyone's favourite. Everyone's favourite little guy. What have you found? Is this a tasty fern? Or do you just like putting your head inside your brother's head? Or is this... I don't know how they're related. We can see their family tree. Somewhere. This one. Group size, forest bush. Oh, his family. No family. What a nerd. Betrayed by my comfort screams. What? I can't speak. Betrayed by my comfort streamer, says Talia. I'm very sorry. Shaking my head. No trust in us. I'm breeding? Says Sam. Oops, sorry. I'm bleeding. Okay. That makes more sense. I'm in a car crash. Oh, well, I think you should go to a hospital, dear viewer. But you do you. Okay. Yeah, I reckon the back door could be right at the back. And then everyone will be trying to see Scrockle, but they'll really be seeing these guys. Back door could be here. Could, like, right out the back, or it could be to the side. Let's do it to the side here. Sam is breeding in chat. Yes. This isn't a kids stream, but no breeding in the chat, nonetheless. And the treatment is Diictodon. What? Anyway. Oop. We'll have to go off grid here. Maybe we just need to change the height. Yep. That should work, maybe. Flatten that out, and then you'll come out. It's a pretty small door. And then there'll be a nice little area where you can try and see Scrockle. Try and see Scrockle. Hello? I don't want to look at rustic stones. Thank you very much. You can't tell chat how to act if you don't even read us. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can do what you want. Bruh. Why are you here? Why are you here? What is happening? Okay, should be... Okay, we're good. There's a strange creature in the background there. Ignoring structure. Oh no, we went too low. We went too low. It's all very delicate, these things. When you're going off grid and trying to be creative, it's tricky. Doors in castles are historically small. We used to be quite short. Oh well, that's good. I am going for historical accuracy here. Jump scare. What was that about the stream? The scream. Diictodon sized doors, maybe, which would be very small in this game. Like a tin can. I don't think guests could fit through that, unfortunately. How big are you? How big are you, guy? Let's get the door frame. You're wider. You're wider. You need a wide one. There we go. Maybe we'll make a mini castle for the Diictodon inside. In the middle of the castle, there'll be a mini castle where the Diictodon can go. Maybe not today. But yes, I don't think guests will fit through this, unfortunately. Their shoe might. Oh my. Sorry, got quite up close and personal there. Brutality, have you kidnapped someone? Next comment. 'Tis their castle after all. Indeed. Castleception, yeah. And then we could have an even smaller castle inside the small castle. The never-ending castle. Yo, says Sam. I suppose that was about the mini castle. Thank you. This viewing area, I think we could do a bit of wood, perhaps. I played this game for like 300 hours. What? Just ignore that, folks. Anyway, I played this game for 300 hours and I still don't know where things are kept. Maybe you can go around back. But this is sort of the general idea. What's he pointing at? The silence says it all. What was he? Oh. What is he pointing at? I just realized we paused the game. Oh, no, he's actually pointing at something. Kind of. Almost. He's almost pointing at Scrunkle. It's more in this direction. Maybe he was pointing at these flowers. That could make more sense. Hey, buddy. Someone called the Popo. Whoa. Why are we calling the Popo? What's happened here? I don't know what you were referring to. Wasn't there actually like a story of some streamers that were exposed for being weirdos from like stuff happening on live streams? Yeah, real up close and personal with the scrung. Scrungle could definitely get up here. I'm trying to think of some clever ways to block the scrung. Scrockle. I've got to call him Scrockle. Scrungle is no more. I'm apologizing. For using their dead name. Also, hostage check. He likes the fence. Oh, yeah, he could just be pointing at the fence. I don't know what hostage check you talking about. I am holding no hostages in this game. The hostage sounds tired. Are you talking about like one of the animals, or I don't know what's going on. I wish we had a Diictodon silhouette right now. Maybe we'll put a name on the castle, so if any of you again had a name for the castle, then that'd be good. Just realized we haven't checked in on our friends in a while. How's Joe doing? This might be Joe. Hey buddy. We got Gert. Gert chilling. Not moving a lot. What are you looking at? Oh. Something. Good and Alicia are doing good. Relationship goals right there. Hoheyho. This has probably been researched for ages, but I think I can actually train the staff properly now. Yes. Let's train everyone up. Let's do it. Hashtag brutality sus. Whoa. Fort Diek with that's the name. Gert, such a cutie. Diictodon Castle. I don't know. Don't know if any of these names are really landing, but I appreciate the suggestions. Little door, big door, little door. Let's get some letters up in here. You know where the letters are. They're right here. Huh? Hello? Okay, we'll have to do the name here. Scrockle Manor. Got Diek Manor. I'm not sold. I'm not sold yet. I'm sorry. I betrayed you and now I'm failing. Rock Diictodon fellow. Ask the hostage. I would if I had a hostage. That would be quite handy. I guess I'm going back to rocking. They're the same colour, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I suppose this will have to be the land at the back. Bet the hostage has an answer. I'm sure the hostage would have an answer if there was a hostage. I like Le Menescroc. Le Menescroc. Yeah, there's some good parts of that name. Diictodon. Diictodon. Yeah, that's strange. I don't mind that. I don't like these rocks. Sorry, it's gonna be a rock massacre right here. Rocks will never, those same rocks will never exist again. I mean, even though they're all the same texture and stuff. But how about the big rock? Yeah, we could call it the big rock. Again, I suppose this was supposed to be about Diictodons originally. But I suppose we did work, as we found out from another screen, as we found out from another screen. Oh no. This weight is killing me. The weight of looking after these poor animals. As we learned from a previous stream, all we know of Diictodon are rocks, as fossils are rocks. So it's not really that off-brand. Le Grande Roctodon. Yep. Could be. Surely this is high enough to protect you from a Spinosaur. It's probably not. But as I said, there are no guest fatalities in this game yet. Unlike, I reckon they'll be fine, you know? There's no way that guy could just... It's not like it's in perfect mouth munching height. But if the guests are kind to the Diictodon, then Scroffle will have no reason to attack. Okay, we got that. Scroffle's almost ready to move to his new home. Kind of made this for no reason. But if there's no problem with it, then we'll do it. We had another name suggestion for Jeff's big house. And another commenter saying maybe. I don't really know what that's got to do with anything. Was there a Jeff in this series? Will you fix the hole above the door? Oh, there is a hole there. Maybe. There's a lot of things to fix. It's amazing how much better it is. I mean, how much easier it is to build when I'm not. Ooh, oh my. I don't like that. We just have to move it slightly. Doesn't look great, but oh well. She'll be right for now. It's a big, just square sort of thing. We might add some more offshoots and interesting things later. Fun wall. Nah, I just like Jeff's. Okay, fair enough. You like the name? Okay. It is time. Still a wee fella. I never actually checked to see if you were happy. You're actually pretty happy. I don't know how you're 30%, 50% fertile at 9 months old.
For many years. The original specimen was fragmentary and was tragically destroyed during the bombing of Munich during World War II. Fortunately, recent discoveries of more complete specimens have not only brought its peculiarities to light, but also provided the genetic material needed to perform the miracle of recreating it here in the park.
Let's see where... Okay, so this is everywhere that Scroffle can go. I think it was too early to move the fella. Add a climbing wall. That'd be interesting. The guests won't be able to climb, but Could be good. Okay, Scrockle, you be a good guy and just don't escape. Thank you. I need to be able to see where you can go. I wish I could place rocks at the same time. It looked like a massive flood. Now, for name suggestions we had, I liked the simplicity of just Jeffs. Which, that's a fair option. How do you get up? No. Oh! Hahaza! Okay, Scrockle is confined to this area. We've done it. Can't get on the drawbridge. Just get under there. I haven't solved the problem of the fact that when Scrockle is an adult, Scrockle's sail will just stick out of the top of the bridge. Probably should have made the water a bit lower down. But there we go. The closer we are, the scarier it will be. The Great Protector is here. It's tree time. A little bit of a backdrop going on. Noah would be excited. The massive flood that the dinosaur movement thing looked like. Scroggle is built different. He is. Chats, vote for turning the giant rock snowy. Waha, trees make everything better. I do like that it doesn't have to be fenced off. I suppose a fence would make sense for protection and stuff. Another form of defense. But we don't need it to keep Scrockle in. Will Scrockle return in Doomsday? Snowy when it's winter. Ooh, snowy rock. Let's see what snowy rocks look like, guys. Oh, they're all different. Hang on. Okay. Snowy rocks. Heck yeah. We're in the mountains now. I mean, we're actually in quite a warm map, really, but... That's okay, we can have snow anyway. It's the Ice Age, guys. I should have just made this on the Boreal map. Fence schmentz, says Sam. Indeed. I would like a stained glass, like some stained glass windows and stuff would be cool. I don't know if we have anything like that. We'd have to make it with, like, skill. Which might not be possible for today. Yeah, we can color glass. We've got a few different windows that we could just plonk on there, but they're not really castle-y. I like the snowy rocks we've got. Brr. I actually make the rock... It actually makes the rock look bigger. I'm glad. It actually looks pretty cool. Maybe we'll have some more trees up there. Yo, big mountain. Okay. Solomon's got an affliction going on. Common cold as well. Pray in the chat for Solomon. Look at this poor guy. Hang on. This is a glorious photo. Big statue in the background. Toilet. It's everything you need. snowy mountains in the back. Hang in there, buddy. Since these guys are still our only habitat animal, they're the only guys who can get sick or breed. But since we've made this, maybe we should just get a little fella in here. Not to get distracted. It's actually bigger than the Melanie enclosure. Are they still not crowded? Okay, they're pretty close to the crowding. It might come to a time soon where we might have to start selling some of the Melanies. Or we have to put them in a bigger enclosure. Now, I don't think we currently have any guys that we could put in another enclosure. Oh, actually, I forgot we researched these guys. Yeah, we can put the Solidosaurus in there. That'll work quite well. It's not the best looking enclosure, but... Ooh. This baby skin is... I think they updated the baby skin. I thought it was just plain, but I like those dark spots on that. These guys are cool. Hey, Bible humor. Is Solomon the king? Sell the Melanies. Wash your mouth out. I'm sorry, okay. Seems like even though they were created as a scheme to make money, we've changed. We've changed our ways. Now we're good people. We care for the animals. But the fact that animals don't really die of old age in this game at the moment is not going to be helpful. Okay, let's get a few fellas in here. We'll just do babies for now. Get a nice little social structure. They'll grow up in due course. We'll get the people in. It's all to get more people in, so that more people can come to the castle. And everything will be great. I've realized I haven't actually helped Scrockles. Scrockle's not happy with the environment right now. Because I realized they're not in a habitat. Oopsie. They were created as a scheme, but we fell in love with them. Indeed. Okay, let's actually work out where Scrockle lives. This might be one of the last things we get up to today. Finish this enclosure, we'll get our new lads in here. And then, yeah, it's just sort of decorating. Making this the best home we possibly can. What am I doing? I'm just going back and forth between pages. I need the habitat marker. Okay. It's fence time. Invisible fence. Oh. Bit of tricky terrain here. We got through it. I do like the trees up there, but currently Scrockle can get up there. So... Scrockle won't like that. But I think we could pretty easily stop that from happening. Or we'll just have to... We'd have to get some new trees. Oh my gosh! We got a new person in the chat! Yo, it's Natero Pants. Yeah! I just came on. What did I miss? Oh, you missed a lot. This was a big saga. Oh no, this is the final. Well, I said it was the final, but I don't actually think it will be the final now. Whoa, new person in the chat. Brutality Comics is a scaly. Bruh. May have a hostage, hates chat, and we have Scrockle. Also, there will be part 4. Oh, dope. Hey, yo, let's go. FOMO is avoided. What? FOMO. Oh, that's the one. That's a word. That's a saying. Indeed. I'm glad that you could be here to our lovely place. So, yes, this stream series, we've been creating a lovely home for our Diictodon. It's taken a lot longer than you would expect, but we've got to make it the best home possible. So we started by getting a bit of money, and by placing the Melanies down. These were our first fellas, and the Melanies are going well. They are breeding like crazy. A couple of them have got the common cold, but they're holding in there. And then we have some of our good friends, Gert and Alicia. These 2 lovers with silly boomerang heads. And then we have the polyamorous group of Yi Chi, Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Jo, hanging out in this box here, flapping around. We got a big statue, and we got a lot of rocks. We've got a shop that sells rocks, so you can get all of the rocks that you need. Did you seriously not know the acronym until you said it out loud? Yes, yes. Yeah. I was like, what does it mean? I'd believe it if you didn't teach me the acronym. Oh, I taught Naturopants about this acronym. Wow. So yes, we've got special rocks at the front for premium customers. They get a mossy rock or a sandy rock. Pretty cool. And then you're going to make your way along this path, see big rocks in the background. This used to be one big rock. It crashed our game last stream. And we lost everything. So here is the castle where the Diictodon are living. We've still got a lot of work to make this good. This one here is Talia, who is no longer dancing but is also standing in mid-air. So she's developed a new trick. Here are the guys in-game. I've said it before, but it's a pretty good design. They're pretty cute. They're a bit small. They're only 30 centimeters in games. They're pretty little guys. And they've got butt heads. But they look like scrungly little subterranean fellas, which is good. And they're still cute. They got big claws. They can dig holes. And there's also no sexual dimorphism. I know Naturopants, as a big fan of sexual dimorphism, you will be disappointed. But it is the way the cookie crumbles. Pretty crowded park. What's the health and safety procedures in case of potential evacuations or cold outbreaks? Well, we have a vet. We actually don't have a quarantine zone at the moment. I should probably make a quarantine zone in case anyone gets, like, degenerative diseases or stuff, of the plague. And yeah, there's not a lot of health and safety. We're keeping a Spinosaurus. They're just a baby currently, but this is the protector of the Diictodon, and they're just chilling out. Once they're big, they're gonna be right by people. Yeesh, Talia, we had in the chat. Superhuman Diictodon Talia. I know, she's doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Wow, we've got a suggestion to make a human pit. Put the sick humans in there. I think that is probably our best call. We don't really care about humans here. We mainly care about the animals. The humans here are just to make money. Even though they still don't care about the Diictodon. There is a big imbalance. People do definitely prefer these habitat animals to the little vivarium animals. They're obsessed with the Melanies. I suppose there is a lot. And there's a lot of babies. But your Naturopants is in time to get the newest members into our park. The little baby Solidosaurus. Naturopants says, damn, out my love of sexual dimorphism like that to the world, eh? Yeah, you know it. Who am I kidding? I'm proud of it. I'm glad to know, Nathan. It's good. It's important to be aware of these things. Hashtag safe space. It's important to know about.
Guests aren't the only ones who get hungry. Let's serve these animals some dinner too. It's always a pleasure to run into a fellow Brit so far away from home. Meet Solidosaurus, an early armoured dinosaur from England and Ireland. Remarkably, paleontologists have found specimens of every bone in the skeleton of Solidosaurus. An impressive feat, considering that many dinosaurs are only known from partial or even fragmentary skeletons.
Sorry, just had to shut up for Nigel there. Can't just talk over the top of him. These are very cute little guys. I like the baby pattern. We've got people in the chat wondering, who is Nathan? Is Nathan the hostage? Maybe, if there was a hostage. Okay, these new attractions will draw people up the path. I did realise we didn't give them any food. So we should do that. Let's give them a little faux log plants. A little faux log with some plants. And I know they like wetland, so that's good. They just need a little bit more forest, and they need a bit more water. These little guys like their water. Naturopant says, I'll learn as many dinosaur facts as possible if Nigel is the one reading in my ear holes. I know. Don't we all? I actually only last year watched The Ballad of Big Al for the first time, and actually that's not even Nigel. I don't know why I brought that up. We also did watch Chased by Dinosaurs that same day, which is a certified classic. But Kenneth Branagh is also a wonderful person to deliver dinosaur facts to our ears. Even though I don't think he's done anything dinosaur related for a while. He's too busy being this service solving those murders on the Orient Express and stuff. Little Solidosaurus is swimming about, all following each other, little train. Oh, I've gotten so used to having this torch on. Why are you so... I don't mean to be rude, but why are you so dark? Don't clip that. Looks like you're in the shadows.
The armour pieces on armoured dinosaurs are more accurately called osteoderms, a word that literally means bone, skin.
I'll get some comments in the chat. Also, this Nathan guy sounds lucky to be a hostage to famous streamer Brutality Comics. The Shakespeare champ, Kenneth Branagh, indeed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, yo. Someone clip that. You can't say that, Brutality. It's not... No, just... Is that... I think it's just the shadows from the fence? Or maybe... I suppose the sun's over there. I suppose the sun is setting. It just doesn't really look like it. Okay, now the sun... Now this makes more sense. The lighting has corrected itself. Hashtag cancel Brutality Comics. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I was just confused. The torch makes such a big difference. Look at them swimming in the sun. In the that's not sun. Their first swim for I don't know, 200 million years or whatever, whenever they lived. Early Jurassic. Sometime. Okay. Getting close to the end of the stream time here. I think what we can do for this is to finish. We got sidetracked by Diictodon joining the stream. We've got to finish defining the habitat for Skronkle. Skrockle. So that he will be happy once more. Classic streamer move. Ignore the glaring action taken and move on. Yep. I'm just like PewDiePie. That goes back. Okay. Oh no. Slope too high. Slope too high, guys. No. We failed in our fencing. Gonna have to smooth this out a bit. It is annoying that the slope matters even if it's just a habitat marker. Boom. We fixed it. Okay. I'm surprising that nothing really bad has happened today. We haven't accidentally killed a whole bunch of Diictodons. I'm not sure if I fully explained the problems with the timeline and the Great Diictodon Massacre of 2026, but you'll have to check out the stream from 2 weeks ago to fully understand the gravity of that. I might change this because I do like these trees being here. But for now I might just have to get rid of them. Skrock's growing. Is Skrock growing? Where is Skrock? Oh, Skrock's almost losing his feathers. Who are you? How old are you now? 1.2 years? Whoa. Skrock's looking good. You remind me of your father and the rock that you were birthed from. Wait, did we just see the feathers go? No. It's so cool, the seamless growth in this game. I need to keep that on. It's gotten so dark. Damn. Diictodon, I'm sorry, what? Hashtag never forget. The Lorax wouldn't let you, wouldn't like you getting rid of those trees. They grow up so fast. They grow up so fast. Oh yes, that's about Skrockle. I keep using his father's name. But yes, in short, Diictodon, on the last stream, I accidentally killed a whole bunch of Diictodon, including Talia. But Skrockle went back in time by merging his form with a giant rock to bring back the Diictodon. And out of that tragedy was born Skrockle. We will add more trees. They might just have to be wetland trees for a while until Skrockle is happy. Okay, any trees you don't like? A lot of trees you don't like. This is no bueno. Oh, I just didn't finish marking out the habitat. That's why. Oh, I don't want you to be a part of it. I don't want you to be a part of it. It's all part of the habitat. I think I've got a way out of this. Maybe. I guess his father is him, right? I suppose it's not really like a father thing. It's sort of just two versions. I mean, it's the Rock and Scrungle together So I don't know. Take of that as you will. Do I have a hole in the fences somewhere? No. Oh, no. Interesting. It's all still part of the same thing. And Scroggle's not gonna like that. I feel like we were able to sort this out last time, and I don't know how. I mean, last time there was actual fences involved. It's probably a hole. Let's get our fences out. If we did... Nope, that doesn't work. Nope, that doesn't work. What if you cut off the bridge as... what if you cut off the bridge as the enclosure? Yeah. It's like a horseshoe shape. That might be best, because I think, even though it'd be cool for the Spinosaurus to swim, it will. I don't even think it'll fit when it's an adult. So I think that's a good call. I think that's a good call for now. Okay. Okay, come on. Where are you? Where's the fence? There we go. Oh. Boom. And we'll get rid of that. Oh no, we're losing a member of the chat. Talia Head 387 is going to bed. We're losing a quarter of the chat all in one blow. Well, we're almost at the end of the stream. Going to be finished by 9:30. Sam says good night. We've got a real friendly chat here. We'll just finish up this enclosure. Oh. I don't know if that helped. Yep. They're temperamental. Just gotta smooth it out. I don't want to delete you. Yep. Sometimes it's hard to choose what you want to do. What you want to get rid of. That should be fine. Do a little smoothie. And then a little fancy. Oh. Okay. Have you connected? What is wrong? Ah. Oh my gosh. Was this never connected? Was this the problem all along? No, it must have been connected. Cool. Okay, there's that. And we've got to find the scrock. Naturo Pan says, I won't leave you, and I appreciate that. I need that support right now. Oh no, Marty has an infliction, thank you. Marty, what's wrong with you? A stomach ulcer? Okay. I think he'll be okay.
The relationship between Solidosaurus and the other armored dinosaurs, stegosaurs and ankylosaurs, is the subject of hot debate in the scientific community. It's been well over a century since that discussion started, and we're still not completely sure where this fella fits in.
Indeed, Nigel. I think it's time to get another vet. Must be flu season. And by flu season, I mean stomach ulcer season. Everyone, give your best wishes to Marty. He's only a little guy, only Only 3.4 months old. Now, I was going to check on the scrunk. The scrock. Oh, look at you. You're not very fluffy at all. Just a little bit of fluff. It looks quite cool. Still got some plants you don't like. This is the hard things we do for love. I mean, platonic friendship. Thank you, Sam, for your well wishes to Marty. We're all rooting for Marty. Okay, where's the trees? Where's the trees at? We might just need to do a mass derooting. I'm sorry, Lorax. Just go. Okay, that might have been it, actually. Marty? No, Scrock. Scrock. We've got 47 animals in our little zoo. A lot of those, I mean, they're mainly Psittacosaurus and Diictodon, but still. Nope. Whoa, 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 who's throwing that scaly term around? Who's a scaly? Is that you? It's okay if you are. We accept all different people here, I guess. Oh my gosh. Where is the boreal? Dying? Namu? Why are you dying? Drink water. You... Bruh. 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 Bro. Oh no. There's too many. We need another water trough. Quickly. 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 Okay, oh, the crowding is bad. The crowding is bad. I've got a good solution for that. Maybe. Let's just do a quick fix. Make the enclosure a bit bigger. That's not the right fence. It's this one. As by Sam's wishes, we are not allowed to sell these guys. And I would never even dream of suggesting that. Probably don't have enough forest now, do you? Just enough forest. They're happy. Now. Okay, good. No more boreal trees. So for now, you are happy. What do you like? Coastal? Oh yeah, we could do coastal. That's pretty similar for now. We'll just make him happy. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there he goes. Under the bridge. They grow up so fast. Still a perfect size to go under the bridge. Okay, do you have someone coming to help you, my bro? Why are you idle? Why are you idle? This is no good. This is when I should have listened to Naturopants and gotten a quarantine zone. I feel like you don't need to be quarantined for a stomach ulcer though. Anyway. A few trees for the fella. few of these. It won't match. Ooh, exactly. Well, those are bigger than I thought. Oh my. Didn't want that. Yeah. Oh, that's like covering up the whole place. Let's just do small ones for now. Yeah, just a few of these. Oh no. They're all dying. Probably because Scrungle hasn't had good foliage. Not right environmental needs. No, the stomach ulcers. It is indeed stomach ulcer season. Whoa, Underbridge boy. Right, are you happy though? Scrockle has good environmental things. We've made good progress today. So, I know I said it was the final one, but it seems like there is more to do. I might do a bit of detailing off camera, but it is just detailing now. I mean, I kind of forgot about the Diictodon. But we have righted the wrongs of last stream. We have cared for the Diictodon. We have brought the successor of Scrungle. And we haven't mass murdered a bunch of animals, which is good. We will need to deal with the stomach ulcers. So join us next stream. Thank you very much for being part of this chat, everyone. Mainly Sam, for your massive amount of comments. So Gen Z for not drinking water enough. Whoa, Bridge Boy. Nature Pants. Whoa, I've been here since day one. I don't know about that. Okay, I'm glad to have you on board, but I don't know about that. So, I will leave you on this guy. Hang on, one of these guys. What? Hope everyone has a nice night. We've got some... There's still good things in the world. Cetacosaurus growing up. The good timeline, indeed. Sam says, I'm always here for you. Thank you. I know there's been some strange allegations today, but it's good to know at the end of the day, we're all here for each other. And the fellas. Once again, have a nice night. See you.